Not long after the bridge crossing, things went downhill fast, and by that I mean uphill slow. Really slow. We took a diversion off the main Manaslu trail up a relentlessly steep goat track. I slowed down to an absolute crawl, literally at times, where the trail got so steep I had to use my hands to climb up and move forward, if you can even call it that. I was literally going so slow, if I'd been going any slower, I would have been going backwards.
We're headed up there somewhere.
I pretty quickly fell behind and found myself struggling for breath with no idea if I was even going the right way.
I'm barely moving at this stage. Not even sure if I'm going the right way, to be honest. And really struggling. And I just want to cry, actually. I just want to lay down and have a sleep. And then slide back down to the bottom and go home. I'd have to say that I'd probably have to start looking at what plan I can put in place to just get home now. Get to the end somehow. Decide whether that's over or back.
After pushing as hard as I could for as long as I could, something had to give, and it was my spirit.
So it's 20 past 1, which means we've been going for 4 hours, and I've had to stop and call a mate back. So Imran is here with me. Hi. And just lost it a bit, to be honest. I'm just really struggling, and I think we're nearly at the top. I don't know if Imran's bullshitting me to make me feel better, or we're actually nearly at the top, but this is just so far beyond what I was prepared for, and I'm just fucking exhausted. I don't feel shit, and yeah, it's all very well to push yourself and try and, do cool things, but sometimes you also got to be smart about it, and perhaps this hasn't been that smart for me. So we'll get to the top. Apparently from there it flattens out a bit. I've heard that before. And then we'll reassess how best to go forward from here. All I can say is, fuck, I'm glad I'm not up here by myself at the moment. I was with my running buddy Jade, but she seems to have kept going, and I understand that, because when you're going you just got to go and get the job done. But yeah,
Holy Mother of God, I never want to do that again, ever.
We finally reached what we'd hoped was the top, but turned out to be more of a temporary plateau. The relatively flat trail was a big relief though, and although by this point I couldn't eat or drink at all, or even breathe very well, I did my best to try and take in some views, even if at the time I can't say I really appreciated them.
Oh, I don't mind admitting I'm not proud, too proud to admit even, that last climb just broke me, mentally, physically. I'm struggling to breathe. I'm hungry, but I don't feel like eating. And now I can see where we're headed. I just need to get there and have a rest, and then reevaluate where to from here. I don't know what I would have done if my buddies hadn't waited for me. Easily the toughest thing I've ever done.
We also caught up to a few other runners, some of whom seemed equally unimpressed.
How did you find the wall?
It was pleasant.
What did you say before though?
I said it was an absolute cunt. It was like the worst experience of my life. A 2,960 just now, so that was a 1,000 mountain face I didn't know about. Just kind of, alright, up we go. How about yourself?
There was no time to feel too sorry for myself though. I needed to keep moving and try and make the end of the stage before it got dark.